Delving deeper into lesson number 29. Isaiah 49:26 reads, "And your enemies, crazed and desperate, will turn on themselves, killing each other in a frenzy of self-destruction. And then everyone will know that I, God, have saved you, I, the mighty one of Jacob." Evil has a way of destroying itself. Now, in this delve deeper, we're going to consider Revelation chapter 17, verses 16 and 17, which basically reads that, "And the 10 horns you saw together with the beast will turn on the whore. They will hate her, violate her, strip her naked, rip her apart with their teeth, then set her on fire." Now, it was God who put this idea in their heads to turn over their rule to the beast until the words of God were completed. Now, the beast, along with the 10 horns, destroyed Babylon. Now, the beast, of course, is the Antichrist personified in the Roman emperor, and the 10 horns represent senatorial support, and Babylon is the culture of the Roman Empire. Now, how could it possibly be that a government would destroy its own culture? Seems rather far-fetched, he said sarcastically. John tells us that this devouring of Babylon by the beast is God's idea. And once again, what we see here is that God is in charge. He's the one who's in charge. Now, we made the argument that God doesn't control like a puppet master, but rather God is in charge. And being in charge, God can influence, and in this case, put a thought in a person's mind to direct them into making a choice that furthers God's plan of redemption. Now, the culture was the mistress of the government. Those in power, man, they've gotten rich. And we know that mismanagement can destroy a business. I mean, oil production made Venezuela a very rich country. But however, mismanagement, political corruption, a change in economic ideologies have devastated the country with hyperinflation and poverty and social injustice. So Babylon is destroyed through corruption, poor economic policy, and the oppression of the populace with increased taxes and restrictions on civil liberty. No wonder believers are told, "Get out!" The hard part is figuring out how. A person is always immersed in the culture. To be in Babylon but not of Babylon means that you refuse to conform your values and priorities to those of the culture, especially in the areas of money, power, and pleasure. Obviously, forsake unrighteous behavior that Babylon promotes. When in Rome, don't do what the Romans do. No, you are to be salt and light in the culture. It's best achieved through acts of service that lets your love shine. As God's ambassadors, your task is to be a positive influence, living out kingdom values, all while protecting your faith. There are many good things to enjoy in the culture, right alongside a whole lot of evil. So it's up to you to discern the good from the bad, what is spiritually helpful, what is spiritually harmful. So rely on the Holy Spirit to guide you, and you'll come out of Babylon.